Assalamualaikum and hi to everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching this video. In this video, I will discuss on how we can create an application with multiple forms and how to pass the value from form to another form. One form to another form. Pass the value from one form to another form. So for this example, I show you using the Visual Studio. Okay, first I create two forms. This is the first form known as form 1 and another form known as form 2. So in a form 1, okay, I create this group box, add this group box, this one. Okay, inside this group box, I put label and then I change the text into the enter your name and then I add another text box. So this is text box 1. And then I put two button OK and clear. So in form 2, I add one label and one button. What this application able to do? So logically, basically, okay, this form 1 and form 2, when the user enter the username at this box, this username will be passed to the form number 2 at this label. It will display at this label. Okay, when the user enter the name and then click OK, it will pass the value to form number 2. For clear part, it will clear the button. So basically, what we do when we run this application, form 1 will be pop up, will be displayed. And then the user will enter the name. After the user enter the name, it will enable this button OK. Otherwise, this button OK will be enabled. So we look at this code. When form 1 load, button 1 enable equal to false. This one is referred to the OK button. If the user doesn't enter anything in the text box, so we will disable this button. When the user enter the name inside this text box, type something inside this text box, so happen, okay, a button 1 enable is true if the text box 1 is not equal to null, empty string. Otherwise, the button 1 dot enable will be false. Okay, this button 1 refer to the OK button. So that, and then after that, when the user click on the OK button, me.visible equal to false, mean we disappear the form number 1 and we display the form number 2. When form number 2 being displayed, this text will change based on the names entered in the form number 1. Inside this one, what the user types in. And then when the user click on close, it will close this form and display form number 1. So let's try. This is your form 1. The button OK is disabled. So when the user click on the text box, type something, for example, the byte, so button OK will be enabled. If we click on clear, it will disable again. So we type again. So these words, the byte will be passed to the another next form. When you click OK, so it take the value inside the text box 1 into this form, and then when you click close, it will close. close. Okay. How to pass? When the user click on OK, then OK button, it will appear form number 2. So in form number 2, when it loads, loading part, okay, we declare one variable called name as a string. Then we take the value from form 1. Form 1 is a class. So in a class, inside the class we have objects. Refer to the object-oriented principle or principles. We have class. Inside the class we have object. So this is class form 1. So inside this form 1 we have object text box. So take the value form1 dot text box dot text. So the text inside this form 1 will be assigned to variable name. And then we assign label 1.text as the variable name. How? We pass the value from one form to another form because each form is independent class. So we need to call the object inside the form. So that's all for this video. Hopefully you're able to create multiple form application and pass the value from one form to another form. You can pass the string, you can pass the integer value, and the other type of data types. It is possible. So that's all for today. Thank you and Assalamualaikum.